Good Monday morning. I'm Carolyn Brook.
And I'm Ben Thompson. The RNC kicking off here in the Queen City. We're going to get details on that coming up in just a few minutes. But first, let's get a look at the forecast for today. Here's Larry.
Yeah, good morning. Let's take a look and show you what's going to happen today. Some light rain out there as we track across here this morning. Upper 70s to low 80s by lunchtime as we get into the middle of the afternoon today. Temperatures will be in the mid 80s with a slight chance of showers. Really more of the same tomorrow, but get ready for the heat. It's back. We're going to be in the low 90s from Wednesday right into the upcoming weekend. And that's your first one forecast this morning, Carolyn.
Larry, thanks. Turning to your 5 big stories of the day in your morning rush. Several school districts in our area are starting back today. Chesterfield County will begin on a hybrid schedule of sorts. Some students headed to classroom today, others sitting at home and signing in online. York School District 1 also goes back today. Now, parents were allowed to choose whether to do in-person learning or stick with virtual learning.
A North Carolina high school is starting the semester completely online after too many of its teachers tested positive for COVID-19. Franklin High School, which is in Macon County just west of Asheville, says several administrators, staff members, and teachers are under quarantine after testing positive. The school will stay online through at least September 11th.
UNC Charlotte starting out the semester completely online now. In-person learning is being delayed until we're first. The first day of school is set for September 7th.
And bad news if you were hoping to go to the UNC Charlotte home opener against Georgia State. The football program not letting in fans. That means the 49ers are down to just 3 other home games in 2020. And East Carolina University also moving classes online. The school announcing it's switching to virtual learning through the end of the fall semester. All students who moved into the dorms will need to move out. The school says it will offer refunds for on-campus housing and dining.
The RNC starts today in Charlotte. Security is tight around the convention center. It's in Uptown as delegates get ready to make it official, announcing President Trump as the official Republican nominee. About 400 delegates and officials will be inside that convention center for that renomination vote at about 1 o'clock this afternoon. Now, after that, most of them will leave and they plan to take part in the virtual event. Rachel Lundberg has a look at the rundown of the rest of the week.
Good morning, everybody. It is a busy week ahead as day 1 of the RNC gets underway today. Every day there will be a theme to this convention. So tonight the theme is Land of Promise. Then tomorrow will be Opportunity, then Heroes and Greatness. Lots of big names scheduled to speak even tonight, including South Carolina Senator Tim Scott, former Ambassador Nikki Haley, Donald Trump Jr., and the president will reportedly give an address every night of this convention. More than 70 different people are scheduled over the next 4 days. A huge talker around the RNC is this. Take a look. So on the left is a picture of the White House Rose Garden. That was before, and on the right is what it looks like now. It has been recently revamped by First Lady Melania Trump. She is set to speak from here tomorrow for the RNC. Twitter, though, not a fan. A lot of people are upset that she redid the garden designed by Jackie Kennedy in honor of her husband. But the White House says that it was redone in the same style, and like any aspect of the White House, changes are made during each administration, long before the Kennedy's design and long after. Let us know your thoughts about the RNC as it does kick off today with our hashtag WakeUpCLT. Guys, back to you.
Rachel, thanks. Time now to connect the dots when we make the news make sense. As we mentioned, the RNC kicks off today, but because of COVID-19, just about 400 folks will be here in Charlotte instead of what was supposed to be, say, 30,000. Of course, it's really bad news for our local economy.
The RNC is a much smaller event than planned. That means our local businesses are losing out on big bucks. Let's connect the dots. Originally, city leaders estimated the full RNC would bring about $200 million to the city. In 2012, the DNC brought nearly $164 million to Charlotte. But this go-around's different. Because of the pandemic, the delegates are being asked to eat breakfast and lunch in their hotel. If they go out at all, it will only be for dinner. There are also no big parties or events planned for attendees. The Middle C Jazz Club was one of 16 places RNC officials were recommending for big events. The owner tells WCNC Charlotte that he will likely miss out on $100,000 in revenue. We likely won't know exactly how much the scaled-down event cost the Queen City. The Charlotte Regional Visitors Authority is not studying the economic impacts because of how few people are here. And that is connecting the dots.
Now to some stories to keep you and your family safe and sound today.
Turns out distance actually does make the heart grow fonder, at least when it comes to your coworkers. In a new survey, nearly half of people say they know their coworkers better now than they did when they were working on the office together every day. And don't feel like guilty if your kid or your pet interrupts a Zoom call. Folks said it's not really that distracting and actually makes them feel a little bit closer to you.
I can see that. It makes you a little more relatable. And
Right.
who doesn't love a dog?
Exactly.
Well, your face mask is not just fighting COVID-19. It is making you hotter in the process.
Do tell.
A new study, people ranked faces with masks on as more attractive. Okay, so take a look. In fact, faces that were previously considered unattractive saw their rating improve by 40%. That's a lot. Researchers think it's because masks make your face appear more symmetrical by blocking out certain features.
I'm not sure how I feel about that.
I don't know. Me neither.
Nobody looks better with a mask.
Well, you know what? Some people do. There's nothing wrong with that.
Okay, sure.
Maybe, I mean, sometimes we all look better completely covered.
Yeah.
That's just the truth.
Especially about 1:30 in the morning.
Yeah, right around there. Make sure to watch us every single morning, not at 1:30, but starting at 4:30 a.m. on Wake Up Charlotte.
Have a great day, everybody.